Hello friends, welcome to Alegria channel. My name is Evan and this is Natalia, my co-worker, and we're located in a beautiful town called Trubia, which is very close to Oviedo.
So Evan, what do you think about Trubia?
You know, I like it. It's very green, it's not that big, but it's very close to Oviedo, very convenient, and it pretty much has everything you need to have a comfortable life. And I've been doing some research and I found out that it's not very expensive to live here. We have buses, we have trains that are going to Oviedo. I think it's about, 15 minutes by car when you travel, something like this. And Oviedo, as you know, there's a huge university. And this is a good place if you invest, even if you, let's say, don't want to live in a town like this, because it's so close to Oviedo, it's a good place to buy an apartment and to rent it out to students. So I just want to mention that summertime, let's say July and August, you can rent out an apartment for about $100 a night. And then wintertime, you know, during the school season, that's when the students can come here. And these students, they do travel from here and they go to university and back. And it becomes actually very economic for students to rent out. And if you have a 2 or 3 bedroom, you can rent it out by the actual room. So you end up making much more money than a regular rent.
What about shopping and life in general?
Well, there's shopping here, there's a big grocery store, and there's a lot of convenience stores, obviously, and lots of bars, and there's people sitting there all the time. A friend of mine told me that it's a really good bakery and not very expensive. Good beer, good coffee, if you like that type of stuff. So yeah, life is going. There's actually theater here as well. You know, it's made for kind of like a small community.
Let's look at the apartment.
Sure, let's take a look. So here we are at the spot where the house is, or the building, and it's right here.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice because just right here it's a river, yeah?
That's river. It's actually a location where 2 rivers meet.
Yeah.
It's the river of Nalón and the river of, what do you know the name of it?
Trubia.
That's right. Yeah, just like the name of this town. There are 2 factories.
Okay.
One of them is a very old factory. It's over, I think it's like over 250 years old. This is one of the villages that's not going to be abandoned because of these 2 factories. Because they have this, because this factory is still standing strong. There's people working, so the industries just keep on moving on. About 5 years ago, there was some kind of a committee, and they basically reviewed the whole thing, and they made sure that these factories are no longer outputting anything that will pollute the environment.
Yeah, it's nice.
Which is nice. Yeah.
Let's see the
Okay,
house.
let's take a look. So this is the apartment that's full of light.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I like this because it's got windows on both sides. So you have, I think it's actually direction is east and west. So you always have a sunset and you have a sunrise. And they have huge windows. Every room here has its own big window. And if you notice the thickness of the walls, this is how thick it is. I think it's about maybe 60 centimeters, something like this. So I know somebody who actually lived next door, and he said in these buildings, they're so thick that first of all, it keeps really good insulation in terms of heat and cold. And also when you close the windows, you don't hear any noise outside. You don't hear any neighbors, which is really good. So you have more privacy. So what do you think about the view?
Yeah, I like it because it's green mountains. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's one of the great things is not just close to capital, but you're also living right next to the beautiful green mountains. In the south of Spain, you have kind of like yellow mountains because you don't have much greenery going on, but here you have green all the time. And you always have fresh air, which is beautiful, right?
Okay.
And look,
nice.
I mean, the windows are open, and do you hear any noise?
Yeah, it's quiet.
It's quiet. You just hear the wind, right? Sometimes a car passes by, but this is not like a main street where people passing by, which is nice and quiet.
Yeah, it's
so
nice.
We have 3 rooms like this, and they're pretty much the same size everywhere. One here, and one behind. So you can see it's a 2-bedroom, and then you have the living room.
Okay.
Right? So they're pretty much the same size. You have the floors that are good quality floors. High ceiling. The lights have been, electrical system has been installed. This apartment has been recently renovated. So I can see we're just here, and this is basically the mirror of the same room, same size. Just the window going on the west side, I think. Right? And then if we go further, so behind it is the entrance, 2 bedrooms. living room here and the kitchen here. And now, if you take a look at the living room,
Yeah, but it's the same.
pretty much the same. What I would do if I would buy this, to make it feel more interesting, I would get rid of this wall. Because obviously it's a thin wall, it's not, doesn't support anything. Open this up all the way and make a living room much bigger. In fact, maybe even get rid of this, I don't know if you can do it with the kitchen, but at least these walls for sure can go, and you'll feel more like this is a living room, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Why
nice
not?
spacing. Now this is the kitchen.
It's not too small, it's normal size, and we have wash machine.
Yeah, all the appliances are new. Yeah, see, there's even manuals inside of it, so the ventilation new, kitchen counter, wash machine. Also the boiler is brand new, right? And also even the sink. So everything is good shape, and I would say it's actually a lot of space here because you can put a nice dining table here, you can put shelves if you like.
Yes.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Right.
Where the bathroom?
It's right here. So you can see this is the bathroom. There's lots of windows everywhere, right? So you can open it to get more ventilation, which is good because some places you have no windows at all, which is bad because of, first of all, humidity, everything collects, but here you have air flowing through. And again, new installation. Everything is in pretty good shape. In fact, the mirror still has the film in it. So if you buy this place, you have the pleasure of peeling it. You know, like when you're buying that one of those new iPhones and you peel it. Yeah.
Okay. What is that?
Yeah, that's an old water meter. Obviously, you can replace it, but I mean, it works. Right now, you don't see any furniture.
Yes.
The owners will buy brand new furniture, and this place will be
Oh,
furnished.
it's excellent. Yes.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, apart from that, it's a really great place for a rental. If you're an investor, you're renting it to someone, or just for yourself.
Okay, and last question.
Sure.
Yeah, how much?
Well, it's 63,000,
Okay.
but you can probably negotiate plus or minus.
So friends, we saw Trubia.
And I hope you learned something new about this place. So if you're interested as an investor or something for yourself, give us a call, Natalia or Evan.
Yeah.
Alegria.